What's up, guys? Just your average sports fans back again. Nathan, fully shaved, looks a lot different. Love to see
Like
it
a
though. It looks
fucking
great.
baby. I fucked
Very,
up, guys.
very
I
out of
fucked
here,
up.
but it happens. So this week we're gonna talk about NFL predictions. Me and Nathan always
Mhm.
go back and forth each year about who's gonna win the Super Bowl, who's gonna. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I'm kidding. I don't believe that, but yeah.
So this week we're just gonna talk about division champs, and then we're gonna go into the playoffs and try to give you guys our thoughts on the NFL this season. All right,
Prediction
Nathan.
season. Let's go.
It's pretty much football season, even though it does not feel like football
One
season.
more week, baby. Let's get it.
All
All
right,
right,
so
ready?
let's go through the AFC. We're gonna go through division champs. So for the East, I'm a huge fan of the Bills.
Yep.
I'm a huge fan. I love Josh Allen, and that defense carried them to 10 wins. And then when you add in
Stephon
a more
Diggs.
experienced running back, what's his name? Devin Singletary.
Yeah,
He's
Singletary.
more
Yeah.
experienced now. Stephon Diggs,
hmm
that is, I'm liking that. The
I like
West
Doug McDermott too.
For the West, I
hmm
got the Chiefs. I just do not see anyone stopping Patrick Mahomes anytime soon. The North, you're not gonna like this one.
I think we might be
I'm,
on the same page. We open with that.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers, the upset over the Ravens.
Same. Same.
Really?
I put that down.
Because I think they're gonna regress. I think people are catching on to Lamar Jackson's style,
hmm
and also they went 8-8 with a third string quarterback, second and third string quarterback.
They went 8-8 with Duck Hodges as their motherfucking quarterback. Who the fuck is Duck Hodges?
Who is
I
he?
don't know.
You're gonna get Ben Roethlisberger back. You have a great chance of winning that
Their
division.
defense is elite and young.
I
I think
agree.
it'll be close. I think it'll be like the winner is 12 and
I
4 and the loser is
I think
11,
the
like second place
winner
11
of
5. Mm-hmm.
I think their late matchup in the season, whoever wins that wins the division.
Yeah, I'd say I think it's the Steelers, bro. I think the Titans kind of expose Lamar a little bit,
I agree.
and quarterbacks like Lamar don't really last too long. But I know I love Lamar. I'm not trying to hate on him. So like if they win the division, I'm not surprised. But I'm
But
going with
I
Steelers
want the
too.
upset of the Steelers. And then
Mm-hmm.
South, I'm gonna go the Texans. I
Really,
think I like the Colts. I really do. I
the
know you think
Colts.
I'm
I don't even
biased.
going that way. Uh huh.
I don't I think the Titans will regress. I think Ryan Tannehill, I think that might have been a little bit of a fluke. Derrick Henry, I mean, Titans, I think Titans are probably your not heavy favorites, your favorites, and then Texans, and then the Colts. Obviously, Jaguars are
Yeah,
not even
Jags
close.
are useless. Yeah, I have the Titans at one for the South, dude. I just think they found the system they want to implement. I think Ryan Tannehill fits it well. I think Derrick Henry is a monster. Mike Vrabel is an excellent coach.
I
They
agree.
have stability. Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised if the Titans won. I like the Texans though, because even though that DeAndre Hopkins trade
Mm-hmm.
seems kind of stupid,
It was stupid.
they
They
it
gave him
was
for a bag of chips.
but I mean they got a good running back out. They have a solid two running backs. They have
mm-hmm.
David Johnson, and I'm not sure if they
uh,
still have Carlos Hyde. But if
David
they
Johnson's washed, but sure.
they're a little bit washed, but those are solid running backs. And then they I mean they have one of the best left tackles in the game, Laramie Tunsil. So
Yeah,
you're gonna be protecting Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson.
Watson.
So and you have Will Fuller, Kenny John. You have a relatively good core of receivers. You just don't have a stud in DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, they got Kenny Stills, Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller. That's a really good core. If they're
That's
the problem
yeah,
is their
that's
health.
a good
That's a
core.
it's a very injury prone core. So that and Bill, I don't trust Bill O'Brien. So that's why I got the Titans over the Texans. But
All right,
I see your point.
that is fair. Let's move on to the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Eagles.
Really.
I really do. A healthy Eagles team.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they have healthy receivers.
Mm-hmm.
They just have healthy players. And I love Doug Peterson. Huge
I
Doug
love
Peterson.
Dog too. Yeah,
Because how do you win the Super Bowl against the New England Patriots with a backup quarterback? That speaks volumes how good of a coach you are.
that's
But
facts.
if the Eagles probably if they do go through some injuries, then I'm probably gonna take Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys, but I would much rather see the Eagles.
Yeah. I think you and I are. You got Giants 3 and Washington 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got the Cowboys winning the NFC East. Their wide receiving core. Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. And they got Zeke and their defense. They're a good defense too, bro. Like I just think both sides of the ball, and it's Dak's basically contract year to get a long-term extension. With all those factors, plus Mike McCarthy as a new head coach, and people don't notice. Like people think that like Mike's complete garbage, but like literally after he got fired from the Packers, this dude stayed inside of like a hut with like 2 or 3 other head coaches and just literally studied football for
I
a
know what
year.
you're talking about, but
Mm-hmm.
my only problem with Mike McCarthy is just he completely wasted Aaron Rodgers' prime. He did
I
not
would put that more on
like
management
you
than
could,
Mike.
but
Mm-hmm.
even like he's still like Aaron Rodgers was MVP and won Super Bowl like what 2011. He
Mm-hmm.
was still trying to play that similar system, that style of football in 2016,
Yeah,
2015.
Mike. He
Which
got outdated, but I think he learned from his mistakes. He's a good head coach. I think he'll get it
I
together.
think the Cowboys will improve from Jason
Mm-hmm.
Garrett. So
I agree.
I'm between Cowboys and Eagles. For the
Mm-hmm.
West, I'm gonna go
Mm-hmm.
with the 49ers and not the Seahawks.
Yep, same.
The Seahawks' line is not good. And if they do not re-sign Jadeveon Clowney, then that D line is very weak.
Oh, Javion's probably gone, bro. I don't think they're going to pay for him.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
and I
Mm-hmm.
am not a big fan of the Seahawks right now. That Jamal Adams trade, I think they they're just gonna rely on big plays from big names, which I don't know if that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
work out. Because they
That's
still have Bobby
true.
Wagner, still have Jamal Adams, or they just got Jamal Adams. So I just don't like how they're gonna rely on big names in order to
I
make big.
think. I think the Hawks are still going to be really damn good. I think it's going to be a bloodbath in the NFC West. I think the
I,
Cards are coming up too. Like I think the Niners go like 12-4, and the Seahawks go 11-5. Like it'll be pretty
it'll be
damn
close.
close.
I'm split between the two, but I just like the 49ers more.
I think Seahawks receiving corps. They re-signed Josh Gordon. They
If
have
is
DK
he off
Metcalf.
the is he still reinstated though? I mean, he
I
probably
don't.
will be if they re-signed him, but I don't think he's
Yeah,
technically.
I think he's got re-signed to a 1-year deal today. Actually, I think the NFL. I think the NFL stopped putting weed as like an illegal substance on their list.
Well, yeah, I mean that'll help him out on the offense, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I still think the 49ers are more complete. And I mean, when you have a weak offensive line and you're gonna play 2 games against Joey Bosa,
Hmm.
or is it Nick Bosa?
Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna be tough.
I
That's
agree. I think Niners win the division because yeah, I agree for the points you just listed. Yep.
And let's go on to the North. I know you're gonna like this a lot. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Yes,
If
sir.
the Vikings had a better quarterback, I would immediately go with the Vikings. Kirk Cousins is just
Hmm.
after
I'm
that. I mean,
cool. Mhm.
it's not bad.
I'm cool with Kirk. My problem's not Kirk. My problem is they lost Stephon Diggs, and their offensive line is questionable. They lost Kevin Stefanski. He went to Cleveland, I think.
So
Um,
they might take a year or two to get back.
I just think losing Stephon Diggs is pretty big for their offense. But
I
they
can
got
see where
I
you're
think
going.
they drafted Justin Jefferson so that he could fill in that hole
I
to some
think
degree.
I really liked him at LSU. I'm a big I really like SEC players coming into the NFL. I
Hmm.
think they're some of the most NFL ready players, but we'll see. I don't know. And
Hmm.
then for the South, this is my most favorite division this year. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers.
Me
I'm
too.
going with the Buccaneers.
Me too.
I know you just saw the Leonard Fournette signing, and
Yeah.
Jameis Winston. They went 8-8 with Jameis Winston. Does that sound about right?
Yes, sir.
And now you're gonna get the most efficient quarterback in the entire NFL. Probably has one of the best IQs.
Yep, for sure.
Based on
Yep.
just like improvements in efficiency and IQ and just like making the right reads, they can win 10 games.
I think the Bucks could win 12. Bruce Arians is head coach with Tom Brady with that whole fucking squad, dude.
I
Like
like them a lot.
that whole
I'm a
offense.
big
There's literally
fan.
I think their offensive line is the weakest part, but they just drafted Tristan Wirfs and Tristan Wirfs is a fucking dog.
Where did he
Like
play
as
at college then?
Iowa, bro. As
Oh,
an Iowa
yeah.
State fan, I can tell you Tristan Wirfs is a fucking dog. Like he's going to help their line. They literally have no weakness on offense. Other than Tom Brady's their weakest part, low key.
And he that's just because of age. Just
And
because
if
he's
and if
still
him and he plays in a good system,
I'm
bro.
not gonna count him out.
I
I'm
will
not
not
counting
count him
him
out.
out.
I refuse to count Tom Brady out.
So I'm gonna go
Hmm.
with the Buccaneers with that.
And you got the Saints number 2.
in the division.
Hmm.
Yeah. I do like Teddy Bridgewater and the Panthers though, but I think because they have a new coach and new offensive coordinator, I don't think they'll be as successful yet. It'll take some time for them to mold into a.
Nah, I got Panthers locked in at 4. Falcons, I could see them being better than the Saints just because they're starting to turn it on at the end of last season. They beat the Niners and the Saints last year, which is no joke.
And I think they improved at running back with Todd
Todd
Gurley.
Gurley, if Todd Gurley just like can somehow beat his like knee problems, ooh, that team's tough. That
Yeah,
team's
I
lethal.
genuinely think like Todd Gurley could improve to like his like rookie year and second year. Like
Hopefully, I'm rooting for. I love Todd Gurley,
I
bro. I'm
like
rooting
Todd
for
Gurley.
him.